Next, we have Mr. Anand Sethi, who looks after the interests of the Finnish FinFund in South Asia, and also he's the chairman of Indo-Finnish Business Forum. So, please, your thoughts.
Thank you. Terve, and good afternoon. As you just heard, I represent FinFund, so I'm going to approach this whole business of innovation from a more practical point of view than something quite esoteric, which perhaps my more qualified colleagues on the panel will do. So here it is. I call this India's Gandhian innovation or Innovation. It's been defined as frugal innovation. Basically, the essence is to reduce price of product by 80%, not 10%. And this is achieved primarily by removing all bells and whistles, but making it very practical. And I'd like to point out, and my Indian audience here would of course recognize this, we need to distinguish innovation from improvisation. Improvisation in Indian words is called jugaad. It's a totally different thing. And so we need to have standardized products, and the production needs to be scalable. What's the market for innovation? You heard the Minister, Mr. Sybil, earlier today. It's a huge market. We have 600,000 villages, 110 million rural households in India, a target market therefore of about 700 million only in India. And you add to that a potential international market, which is what we like to call reverse innovation. And then you're looking at really large numbers, something a financial institution could well be interested in. I'll just show some examples of what we think innovation is. Well, starting with India's famous jugaad, that's a jugaad. It's not an innovation. It's a tractor engine pulling a cart, and you can see many of these if you drive on National Highway 24. So let's change that. But these are innovations. It's a $15 water purifier. Works fine. We have one at home. It's called the Swatch. You have, which you now see many of them on the roads in Delhi. It's the Tata Magic. It's a $4,000 only rural transporter. You have, of course, the Nano at $3,000 car. You have a $70 refrigerator. It works fine, and it's now being sold. Another innovative idea is being sold through post offices in India. It's called the Chotu Pool. And you have a solar-powered ATM machine. So now you go into rural parts of India, you can use this. And these are actually operational, scalable, working items. Then you have this rather interesting one. It's a dual-screen computer where a doctor can converse with a colleague looking from both sides of a computer. It's $350, that whole computer system. We've heard about medical diagnostics, etc. The world's cheapest HIV tester is coming from India. It's only a few dollars. It's called the Zipto. Then you have the Braille electronic voting machine, the only one in the world. Again, an Indian innovation. And then we've talked of Finnish companies trying to do something in India. A good example is what General Electric has done in India. Made in Bangalore, a $400 ECG machine. Works perfectly, and now being exported to the United States and Southern America. And there are several other examples. I don't want to read each of them out, but some rather interesting ones, particularly the second one, roofing from recycled Tetra Pak containers. Now, these are what we would see as practical innovation rather than just writing lengthy papers and research forms. Thank you.